Hello, and welcome back to another Sable episode. Before this video starts, I would like to point out that the audio for this video got messed up. I do not know what happened, but it should be fixed for the next video. And I would also like to mention that I did all of the grindy missions, so we won't have to be going after chums or fish anymore. And with that being said, let's go on with the video, huh? Enjoy! Hello, it's me, Timmy, and welcome back to possibly the very last episode of the Sable series. Our goal is to get these marker areas over with, or at least let's get the scrapyard of the world explored and over with. We've already placed 2 markers, so we'll make our way over there very shortly. I reckon this has got to be a tribe. There's another floating rock there. Geisha Tower. Okay. We've got an camp to we've got a civilization to explore, huh? Hello there. Before I greet them, the hunter is making some breathy noises. Loud exhales through near-pursed lips and small, effortful oofs. They run their hand along the back of their skull and stare upwards and away for short moments before turning back in my direction with a shake of their head. It isn't how I'm used to seeing hunters, whom I've come to associate with perfect calm. Glider! I can tell they are trying to infuse some calm into their voice, but it doesn't work. Can you help me? My name's Sable. I've been out here for a while now, and my partner Dylan, traveling partner, I should say, got in his head to climb up there after some bird's eggs. That's rather high. I don't think I should sound afraid when I remark how high it is, but Sable seems to think I'm consimerating. I know, I don't use this word often, and I like to, but it's preposterous, it is what it is. You don't like to say preposterous? I'm a hunter. If your success were measured on the length, weight and majesty of your quarry, you'd hate hyperbole too, but this situation calls for it. I tell them I see, but I don't really. Sable huffs. I'm not happy to admit this, but I'm not too fond of heights. Some would say I'm a little afraid of them, or a lot. If you could get up there and grab Dilhan for me, and tell him I'm going to kill him when he gets down here, that would be really helpful. Until Sable didn't happy to do most of that and take on the task, I say goodbye to Sable. How far up do I need to be? What is this it? Really? No, it's not it. Of course it isn't. Is it all the way up there? This traveling partner must be a climber if they are able to climb up this far, this high up. Let's see. There's nothing down there. We've got to get up there. That's where the smoke's coming from. How do I get up there? Do I just stand on here? Oh no. That was not a good idea. That was not a good idea. That was not a good idea. Do I go over here? Oh, what the heck? Oh, we got launched. What's over here? You are a bird. You just punched me off your nest. Well, goodbye, bird. Hello there. You must be the climber. You are. Hello there, glider. What have you, eh? Dylan looks perfectly content, even happy taking in the scenery alone. I gazed briefly out at the horizon. It is a nice view. It really is. Quite a nice spot. He nods appreciatively. More than nice. Stunning. I tell Dylan that I've been sent by Sable to encourage him to come back down and continue the journey together from less frightening height. Dylan shakes his head. Sable, what a killjoy. Here. Have a look at this and tell me if you'd come down. Look at that beautiful beast. It's called a pinkneck. Ever heard of them? Native to the Sodic Waste. People say that they're direct descendants of the creatures that came in on the whale. Really? That one's got a whole clutch of eggs ripe for the taking. Dilhan nods his resolve. I just need to figure out how to get to them. Could I help you? I asked if there's anything I may be able to help with, given my status. I've been thinking the best way is probably to frighten the mother off with something shiny and then get the eggs gone. Well, get the eggs once she's gone. You're collecting moss, right? If you've got anything shiny and metallic, That might do the trick. I tell him I'll think on this and try to be of assistance. He thanks me and returns to some bird watching. Say goodbye to Dilhan. He's afraid of shiny masks. Hello. Aren't you awesome? You're trying to push me off. Okay, so that's clearly not the mask that I need. No. What's a shiny mask in this selection? The machinist mask? It is. Oh no, I'm so sorry. We just scared off that bird. I try not to look tired as I handed the axe over to Dilhan, who seemed possibly delighted. Would you look at that? Hate to admit it, but you might be a better climber than me. At least a better bird scarer. Please just come down now. I suppose I should get back to Sable. But before I do, you deserve this. That's like no climb I've ever seen. Certainly not by an amateur. Dilhan hands me a climbing badge and I thank him for it. See you around, Glider, and thanks. I say goodbye to Dilhan. Yeah. We can now get the climbing mask. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm kind of like I'm reckoning these are like plateaus. There's got to be some. I'm gonna check out all of these. If there's stuff up there. I mean, I know there's stuff up there because we saw those statues earlier. So this has got to be something. But this is the only one that doesn't have it. Which I'm actually kind of curious about. Okay, so let's jump up there first whenever we get the chance. And then we'll continue our climb up. Can I climb this? No, I cannot. I don't want to fall. Here we go. We are not bound to make that one, are we? Oh, we're definitely not. Please tell me I can make it. No? I cannot make that? Really? I might have to just, like... Oh, wait, I can see how I can get up there now. Oh, wow. We'll have a better overview of the remaining of... Oh. There's clearly something there now. What is that for? No, but I want to see what's on the top of this. I've been trying to do that for the past couple of minutes. Let's see. And on this is a hole. Okay, we'll go through the entrance. That works. That works. Oh, it's just the same thing. Hello. Who are you? The stranger by the fireside introduced themselves as Lelor, the famous fabulist. I say it for a while with... Yeah, okay, I don't know how to say that name. I clearly missed something. Do I need to take a quest somewhere? Yeah, this is literally... I finished this area, I know that, and finished that. Oh no. Oh, what if I missed something? In Akria. There's got to be an area that I just completely missed in that case. But where could that be? Over here? Oh! Sharfarona introduces herself. She's the Atomic Priest in Akria. The Atomic Priest leans forward in a way they must think is inviting. And I suppose they're right, because here I am. Glider, we've a task for you if you're able and interested, of course. Gliders tend to be interested in tasks. I've never known quite how to feel about the Atomic Priesthood. As a child, I had been both fearful and fascinated, watching them go about their mysterious business and making up all kinds of things about them in my head. Today, I understand that they are an order like any other, only more severe, more insular and dedicated to collective caution in a way that increasingly feels more like paranoia than reason. Still, I do mostly like a task. Are you familiar with the Fabulist? We need you to find them. And when you do, convey that we would like to invite her back to Akria. We miss her. Quite a lot, in fact. It may be the most emotion I've heard from a member of the priesthood, and it seemed quite legitimate. I wonder what sort of relationship this person has with them. I tell her that I've met her before at her camp. Perfect. You were the right selection for the cast, I think. We need you to find her. And when you do, convey that we would like to invite her back to Ibexii. We miss her quite a lot, actually. Why did she leave in the first place? According to her, she wished to clear her mind. We are uncertain what she means by it, but we hope that she does not clear her mind of all that she has done for us. That's what she's done. She has spread our message to those places where we who are not her cannot reach. A strong voice in the atomic priesthood. Perfect, I'm off. If you're unsure where to start, it may be wise to speak with innkeepers at the Beale stations. She carries our messages all across the world. I know where they are. There she is again. It was a she, I think, if I correctly. Hello. Oh, cutscene. Oh. Greetings, Glider. If I had any doubts that I would recognize the fabled Lalore, they vanished at the sight of her mask. The face turns. You're looking for me, aren't you? Also, her mask has emotions that change. The Atomic Priesthood is looking for you. I tell Lalore that I'm on behalf of the Atomic Priesthood. I see then, Glider. You've come here to carry me away, to end my walk, to make me talk about how I've gone astray. I'm not sure what to say next, and certainly not in rhyme, so I give a sort of playful shrug. Lalore shakes her head and looks to the skies, her mask shifting away. I know where the priesthood wants me. Truth be told, I miss them as well. I wait for the next verse, but apparently it's just talking. What do you do for them? I'm a wandering fabulist. The poet's life's my choice. The priest asked me to spread safety and give the knowledge voice. She sighs. Will you return then? I asked Lalore if she's going to go home then. The priests give me a good life. I spread the word, they treat me like a queen. But there's still something wrong. I'm not in pass. I ask her kind and she doesn't answer. What is your name? I tell her it's Sable. Sable. As a glider, you might have particular insight into what I am seeking. For what I desire is to choose a path, and you are very much on the same journey. Do you think you could help me? I tell her yes, but it's absolutely a secret maybe, bordering on the doubtful. The Atomic Priesthood, however strange and severe, have given me a very comfortable life. I speak the truth, I spread the word, and, well, frankly, I stopped them being so bloody boring all the time. She crosses her arms. For that, they treat me wonderfully. I get anything I want, so long as I use my gifts to convey their message. Sounds great. It does. It does. But it also means that I don't get to speak of much else, and it makes me wonder what else I could do. Could it be more peculiar? Or more fun? Funny, even. So now I wonder, should I return to Ibexii? I mean, yes. The Lord dismisses me again. No, it isn't that easy, Sable, don't you see? I spent these weeks wandering the vastness of the desert, traveling through towns and encampments, through ruins and wonders, asking myself questions. But I've narrowed it down to the three most significant questions for which I have no answers. Perhaps if you can help me? I tell her yes, sure, of course, please. Thank you. You have a glider's wisdom. The Lord draws me close and I look deep into the eyes of her mask. Sable, glider. What is the value of art? Is it spreading truth or is it spreading joy? It's quite a start. I tell her that the value of art is truth or joy. I think joy. I tell her it's joy as if nods vigorously. If all we get is on life to live a little while, then it would seem a noble dream to give the world a smile. Fascinating, Sable, really helpful. Was it? Next question. When you are faced with a challenge, how do you approach it? Do you value caution or safety? Well, what I'm definitely not going to say is that I thought they were much the same thing. Instead, caution. I tell her I think that caution is more important than safety. Caution! Interesting. And you didn't even have to think. Perfect. The Lord clears her throat. When I first left my home and was bound for the sand, I knew not what I'd find as I walked this great land. But I knew that in going I'd risk soul and skin, so I wore caution out and lit fire within. I like that, Lalore nods. Versatility. You've been so helpful, Sable. Thank you. The last question is probably an easy one for you, so when you're gliding. Why do we explore? What drives us? Are we seeking our purpose, or are we indulging our freedom? To be fair to the Lord, this one gives me a pause. It stands around my thoughts now and again, but not in so many words. I wonder, is my purpose as a glider to see all places, or is it to find my place? I think on it and offer an answer. The purpose of such exploration is to indulge our freedom, definitely. I tell the Lord that the point is to indulge our freedom. Fascinating. She breathes in. Our hearts are such impatient things. They hate to be told no. So we seek out time while we're in our prime, but it's space we need to grow. The Lord pauses after this last. I hear the wind blow past, and then suddenly she claps. Well, that settles it. I think I've made up my mind, but I'll need another night or so to think on it. I ask the Lord if she's going back to Ibexii or not, and she laughs. I find myself liking her laugh quite a lot. I'll find out tomorrow. Thank you, Sable, for listening. You've been a very generous collaborator today, and I feel quite refreshed. Take this badge in token of your contribution. She sits up straight. A glider named Sable, the fabulous lore, shared something today on the sands. I put faith in her judgment, all trust in her brain, and my fate in her capable hands. The Lord bows, and I must admit, I feel quite nice having heard that. Thank you, Sable. I know we'll meet again. I wish the Lord the best and then tell her goodbye. I don't know if I helped, but I gave it a try. Oh no, she's got me doing it. Oh, that was nice. Hello again. Greetings, Glider. We didn't know what you said to her, Glider, but we are grateful that you said it. The Lord has returned with a renewed passion, and we credit you. So thank you, Glider, and be safe. Farewell, Glider. And I can only assume that the entrance is at the back of the ship once again. Well, if I wasn't correct. Trellix Pillar. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, what even is going on here? This is actually... There's those moving things again. There's one of those things up there. There's another one sitting there. And those need to be opened. So we've gotta somehow get across over there. So we put this thing in there and we'll get up there. But I'm not really sure how to go on from there. So this, right. That'll get me up there. Then we'll go all the way over there, glide over there, and then glide from there to there. I think I did it. Oh my gosh, I figured it out. I actually figured it out. We can now glide over here, put that little battery thing into this container, and we can now jump down and get in that room. Hello, Saren. I say hello to Saren. You have unread messages, Sable. Recording 05. I find myself tapping my foot in anticipation as I start up the workstation. At long range, communication is still being disrupted by the Perpetual. Officer Ellis wishes to return her attention to shielding the reactors from its interference. Permission? Granted. Saren, I want you to stick with the comms array and see if your comms crease something out without it being bounced back. Yes, Captain. Well, we might as well get the terraformers up and running then, right? Deacon, if you don't shut up about the terraformers. He lets it hang in the air, but goes on before he can finish what I can only assume will be a very potent threat. If you hadn't been running your mouth, we'd still be in orbit, negotiating a landing with a godforsaken planet. We can't even breathe the air out there, and all the more reason to start terraforming now. What is your point, Captain? Deacon, listen to me. We can't. That landing was hell on those things. Their red shielding is beyond repair right now. If we run these things, they will pump radiation into the atmosphere for 100 years. That's Earth years. It's not an option for us, Deacon. Then maybe we don't do it for us. The recording goes silent. No unread messages. Wait, that's not it? What do you mean we still need more? Where did I miss one? Wait, crawl through here. And this is where it stopped, didn't it? Oh, shut up. Shut up. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I missed this. Well, I mean, it was kind of hidden pretty good, to be fair, but you know. I say hello to Sharon. Sable, your security clearance has been updated. Please proceed to the whale to authenticate. Okay. I say hello to Sharon. You've recovered data from all 6 ships on this planet. Thank you, Sable. I'm beginning to understand. Sharon trails off, an edge of doubt betraying their otherwise emotionless figure. You now have full clearance, Sable, granting you complete access to the whale facility. Ooh, look at that! The bike in the chamber looks shiny and new, despite being ancient. I asked Sharon if it's really for me. Yes, Sable. There is nothing stopping me from granting you full access to my facilities. Please avail yourself of this transport device. I assure Sharon I will use it to come visit as often as I can. I say farewell to Sharon. We did it. Oh my gosh, look. Whale ship, bike wing, bike front and engine. Let's now get our last 2 masks. This is the climbing mask. That one looks a little bit silly. And for the other mask, the entertainer's mask. Okay, that's also pretty funny. Look at that. But that's it for the gliding. This is actually it. Here it is. We're going back. Hello, Ibexii. It's been a long while. Oh, it's so weird to be back here. Oh my goodness, look! Here we go. Who do I talk to? As the Ibexii camp draws closer, the imagined threshold between home and gliding is palpable. It reminds me of coming in from a sandstorm, so fierce that the grains have whipped through the air and through your clothes. You peel off the layers of sand-beaten fabric and marvel at the dust on your skin. The bits that manage to get through despite every precaution. And though you feel so grateful to be home and so comforted by the safety of the indoors, you can't help but smile, nostalgic as you wash the sand away. What an adventure you've had, and it was only for you. Am I ready to choose my mask now? There's no going back if I do. I'm ready. I think I'm ready. But am I really ready? I'm definitely ready. Here we go. Look, everyone's here. Aww. Here, hey, hello everyone, we're back. It's the child. Oh, you're nervous now, are you? Are we sharing the stories we've had right now? Oh, there we go. Aww. Oh, that's adorable. You've grown up. I should speak to Yachty when I'm ready for the choosing ceremony. Let's make up our mind. Being back with the Ibexii is more comfortable than I expected. I think I thought the gliding would change every part of me and that I would come home different. Perhaps more mature or more jaded. Or at least able to grasp more of Driss's jokes or Helial's poetry. The actual change is more subtle, and it's that somehow, despite spending so much time discovering the world beyond, I've never felt more like a part of this clan. And it isn't about being Ibexii, or which mask I ultimately choose. It's simply that I no longer feel so behind everyone, or like they know some grown-up secret I yearn to understand. I feel embraced, wholly, as the person I am. Sable. So now we've heard your stories, or at least the ones you're happy to tell. That means it's nearly time now. Yadisai is contented. I suspect that she was more concerned with my experience of the gliding than the grand choice at its end. For that I am grateful. Are you ready to choose? Am I? I'm ready to choose. I tell Yadi I'm ready. She nods. I won't keep you, Sable. If you know what you want, then all I desire is to learn what that is and celebrate it with you. I'm allowed to be excited too, aren't I? She chuckles. Whenever you're ready, proceed to the temple. Here we go. Let's call Simoon. Let's get on our way. Oh. Wait. Oh. Spending time with our bike for the last time I see. Goodbye, Simoon. I cannot believe that we're finally back here. After all this time. And nothing's changed here, that's for sure. Now where do we even go? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's all the masks we collected. Look. Did we get them all? I hope so. Wait, we can even choose the ones that we got? So like the shade of Acria? No, okay, oh no. Oh, that made my choice so much more difficult. So I'm stuck between Cartographer, Sandworm, and the guards and the shade of Acria. The guard's mask. I mean, the guards looked really fun. You know, guarding a place and solving like a mystery like we did to get like to get a guard's badge. I mean, for the worm, we went like through this weird living creature that's also a statue at the same time. I don't know. And we followed the journey of a person who sacrificed himself to the worm. And the notes and the history and the entries are just really creepy. And like, I like that kind of horror. It's not letting me. Oh, there we go. The guard must gaze out at me, and I remember Elizabeth. Could I be a guard? Elizabeth was dangerous and daring. She never showed me that side of herself. Not really. But for all her laughter and brightness, her self-effacing charm, it was obvious that she carried herself with a confidence I can only envy. I know it was born of her work. I could easily imagine that Elizabeth had given directions and gentle advice to the weary travelers of Acria. I could see her walking children home, helping them to find their caregivers or friends, or tending to a scraped knee. And I knew just by talking to her that she was well versed in speaking with reason and patience, and helping before she hurts. But I also felt power, and the things she was willing to do to keep her people safe. To be a guard, a good one. One must not care for violence nor conflict, but one must know that they are at times necessary to protecting those who need it most. There must be fierceness in the work and fierceness in the heart. Could I hold those two in balance half as well as her? And if I can, then is that path I wish to walk? Should I become a guard? Am I sure? Yes. I don the mask of the guard. It's a shame I won't work with Elizabeth. But I can't wait to see her again. Here we go. The stone. There it goes.